Hi, everyone. For those of you that are watching, you may notice I look a little different. Um, the recent past, I've had a beard. I think the first 3 or 4 videos I've put out so far, I had a beard. And then yesterday, I'm going to call it ancestral conflict. The Norse in me said, "Sure, go ahead, grow a beard. Challenge accepted." But yesterday, the Native American in me finally decided we don't like this. So I took it off, and it's actually more comfortable. And I also think that beard made me look a lot older. Not that I'm not old. At 55, I'm still old. And I've said before, my eyes do this all by themselves. This eye's getting really bad. I see a doctor for this, a surgeon, this Wednesday. Um, but just a little bit's going on. We finally got Samuel moved into his own apartment, and you know, we think he needed the independence to be on his own. He didn't need people reminding him to do things like take his pills or do stuff he needs around the house. And so far, I mean, it's only been 4 days, yeah, but so far, I mean, his meds are extremely important with the conditions he has, with the autism, the ADHD, the Asperger's, all of that just creates like a tornado of problems that he has to deal with. So his meds need to be taken. But he's been doing pretty good on them. He has called me a couple of times, told me that he missed one, but he took the other ones for the day, and I'm pretty proud of him so far, even if it only has been 4 days. But I'll tell you what, that 4 days did me in. Um, we moved him. Well, we started helping him pack and move stuff up from his basement. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday. Then Thursday, I had to help him move. I had to drive the moving truck for him, the U-Haul, load and unload that, and that's an hour away from where he was living, where I am right now. Um, so we got him over there, got it unloaded, got him in, and he spent a little extra time at my apartment. I think his brain was maybe trying to adjust the fact that, hey, cool, I'm home. Great, I like that. Um, and then that was Thursday, and then Friday, because I live in HUD housing, we have inspections every so often. Normally, the complex manager does 1 or 2 a year. Usually one is what they call a physical inspection, and it's to make sure doors open and close, that all your lights work and switches and all that. That's the doors, the bifold doors, the front door, you name it. And then other times it's basically it's health and housekeeping. Safe environment. Uh, Nothing that can promote a disease. No, you guys probably get the picture on that one. So the people that were coming in on Thursday or on Friday. Now you got to understand, we have a complex manager down here. She does a couple inspections a year. I think that's just to keep, above board and let the company know she's paying attention. Then we have some HUD people that come in about here. They do every so often. Then you have some more HUD people that come in about here that are a little more particular. They usually these people down here usually do a physical inspection. Then it's the same thing as the complex manager, make sure everything works and everything's what it's supposed to be. Then you get these people that will tend to do both, just like the manager. They'll do a physical inspection and a housekeeping and welfare type um, health, inspection. So they knock out both. And then the people that came in Friday are way up here. And these people, they bring the complex manager with them. And the complex manager does her usual. She just checks to make sure everything's in decent shape and you're keeping the house clean. But these people are from way up there on the HUD government level. I mean, they drive from out of state, and their job basically is to pick the place apart. And then, you know, it gets interesting. So, um, our front door or our door into my apartment, all of them, they close by themselves. These people are so picky that they time how fast that door closes, which just baffles me. We have bifold closet doors in our apartments. There's only a certain margin of error that can be. So if those bifold doors match up just tiniest bit past where they consider acceptable, replace the closet doors. Same thing with the front door. If it don't close fast enough or within the right time frame, they got to replace it. It's ridiculous. So knowing that they were going to be coming in, my house was clean, but I had a couple stains on my carpet, which still actually I don't know where they came from. But I talked to a friend of mine, one of my neighbors, and she told me how to get them out of there. So here I am on my hands and knees and on my butt and scrubbing and wiping and scrubbing. Got them out of there. And then, and this was early in the morning. I think I got started at like 6 to make sure everything was in place. All my blankets in the kitchen, all my stuff was put away in a bedroom. I think the only thing they would have got to see is I had a basket of clean laundry to put away. And I can't remember what time it was, maybe around 2. Um, my dog started barking. Sounded like somebody knocked on the door. So I go, and I knew nobody was there, but I my dog gets so crazy. I have to grab her by the collar, open the door, show her nobody's there, and then close the door. She's good. Well, we happened to time it to where I stepped out to show her nobody was there. I looked to my left, and here comes my complex manager and HUD person. And I pulled Fred back in. That's my dog. And just as I was doing it, she says, "Oh, don't worry about it. We're not coming into your place." I was like, "Really?" I don't know if I was annoyed or relieved that they weren't coming in. But on the other hand, I did try to squash a whole weekend worth of cleaning into, you know, 5 hours, 4 hours, something like that. Um, so I got that done. And then that night, I started making a video like this one. Plus, was working on a content video at the same time. And I took a break from the video I was creating with my video editor. And every so often I would take a break. Doing just what we're doing here, this vlogging. And well, I got to like 3 in the morning Friday, well, Saturday morning, actually right around 2. And every so often I would take that break, like I said, to clear my head and kind of get my thoughts wrapped back around to the ideas I was having. Then I do a short chunk after that on my phone. Well, I took a break around 2, give or take, and I sat there playing Fortnite. Let me clear my head, have a little fun. And yes, I'm 55 and I play Fortnite. I play lots of video games, but Fortnite, since both the kids play it, we figured, well, they don't want to play board games anymore because that's what we played all the time when Teresa was alive. And none of us can really get into it anymore. So I figured, well, why don't we use Fortnite as a kind of a family bonding thing? And it's worked out pretty good. But what I didn't know is that when I started playing Fortnite, I never turned the camera off on my phone. So I wake up in the morning, look at my phone, realize that I'd used up all the memory or storage space. And when I went back and looked at it, yeah, I had left it on. And what people would have gotten a good glimpse of, thank goodness I wasn't live streaming, was me like this on my couch, snoring with the PS controller like right here. I was out. I was done. So I'm like, I had to scrap all that, and I'm like, nah, we'll just, you know. So Saturday, I worked on a content video. Didn't like how it came out. I spent hours trying to make that one work. Didn't like it, so I scrapped it. I'd rather scrap a bunch of work than put out some of the bad ones. You can tell, hopefully, between my first couple videos and now that I'm starting to get the hang of it a little better. I got me some new audio programs and a new video editor and program. So I worked on that for hours. When I started putting it together, I'm like, this sucks. So I scrapped all that. And then I worked on it. Yeah, I worked on it Sunday. I started getting a lot of the ideas together. Went and found the GIFs or images and all that stuff, little short videos I wanted for my video, and started kind of putting them in place on the editor and changing things. And had to take a break for a while. Um, if you can see, this is my permanently disabled wrist. Um, it doesn't like mouse. It doesn't like a computer mouse at all. There's no comfortable position. So with it being racked with arthritis and having been kind of reconstructed, let's say altered, there's no comfortable position for it. And it actually had started swelling up so bad that they gave me this little compression glove that I have to wear, if you can see it right there. So I took a break and I just couldn't get my hand to quit swelling. It was aching, it was killing me. So I just put everything on the shelf. Then I came back over here yesterday, and by the time I came back over, for those with arthritis, you'll know, you'll understand everything. It hurts to think, you know. And it's an hour drive from where I live to where Sarah is right now, where Sam just moved out. So I got to endure that drive. Can't take any of my medications prior to driving, so that drive was just getting more painful as I went. Uh, so I got here, and like I said, for people that have really bad arthritis like me, and a really fouled up back, um, it's debilitating. I mean, you want to sleep. I think that's your body way of saying just stop moving. So I got here in early afternoon, and I hadn't been here half an hour, and it felt like I'd been hit by a Mack truck. Everything from Thursday on finally caught up to me yesterday. So I slept on and off a couple times, then got up and started working on a video. Um, so I figured, well, I'll do a vlog, and then I've almost got the video up, all done, that I want to upload here, hopefully shortly. But there's just a couple of things I wanted to touch on real quick. Sam's doing great. Um, in this video, and some more of mine, and maybe even the one I posted, you're gonna see stuff about Odin and Vikings and witches, things like that, white witches. But you're also gonna see a pentagram. Now, I'm having to educate people all the time online, especially on my Facebook. A pentagram pointed up is not a bad thing. Yeah, it just goes along with Wiccan and witchcraft and paganism and Norse paganism, which me. Um, when it's upside down and pointing down, that's when you get to the devil worship and the Satan worshipers. So please keep that in mind. I'm not that far off out there. It's uh, it's a good thing. So just keep that in mind, because I mean, I hate arguing with people about it. Um, but I hope, this video works out. I should be posting it sometime shortly after this one goes out. So, I got one more thing I would like to, go over. I got kind of a giveaway going here. Last year, actually, it's a little bit further, but when Teresa and I started ordering things for our wedding, one of the things we wanted was Russian crystal glasses, wine glasses, goblets, whatever you call them. And she found some that were really nice. And she ordered 6. And when I started looking at the listing, it said they were not responsible if any of them were broken. And knowing me, with the bad luck I have, if I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck. One of them was broke. We ordered 6, one was broken. And I said, well, let's just try to find another one. And she couldn't. And I said, well, okay, we'll just order 6 more. Between the two, we're going to have plenty. She didn't want to do that either. So she found 6 different glasses and ordered them. So what we ended up with were 5 Russian crystal goblets or wine glasses. I'm a guy, I don't know the term for all these. We have no use for them. Of course, Teresa passed, and it's not something you throw away. It's not something I want to take to Goodwill or anything like that. So I thought about giving them away. So what I thought about is, yeah, I don't have many subscribers yet. That's what this stuff is for, to try to start putting them numbers up. I decided that my 10th subscriber, I will give them one of those. They just have to contact me. Give me the info and I'll send it to them. And then after that, for the next 40, every 10, after this first one, I'll give another one away. Then it will go to some people that appreciate it. And I'll be rid of something I can't use. And honestly, it's a memory of Teresa that I really don't want. It's something that never got to happen. We should have been married this past August. Um, so it's going to be doing everybody a favor, and I would really like it. Um, Comment on them, if you anything. Let's just see if I can get rid of these to somebody that likes them. Um, the other things I got, these were all for the bridesmaids, and that's all covered. The groomsmen, I got something else I could send that to them. But all the girls got the new uh, goblets that we ordered, so they're all gone, and I'm sitting here on 5 of these, and they are beautiful. I mean, I don't know if I can get them up any closer, but they're Russian crystal. If you like one, or somebody would like one, tell them subscribe. And when I hit the 10th one, I'll send them one. And then one for every 10 after that. I'll have 4 more. I think it'd be fun. Got a whole bunch of other stuff planned here in the near future. Some reaction videos with my daughter and my cousin that lives next door here. And we're going to do some taste testing of some horrible stuff that the girls found while they were out shopping. And I'm very afraid. If they get anything spicy, I've already told Sarah she has to help. We make our own custom spices here too. We're trying to launch that little small business, and some of the stuff that I have to put in the spices to mix them with, um, is terrible. I mean, it's evil. Um, I use 5 of the hottest peppers on the planet to make all this stuff. So, um, I mean, Reapers, Moringa scorpions. I'll tell you what, one of the hottest things I've ever tasted or bit into is a Thai chili. So don't underestimate those things. Um, so I'm hoping to get some of those videos here soon. I've got an idea for another product or a product review type thing, the taste testing and just all kinds of stuff. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get some more people to subscribe, um, so we can do this. Um, I want to give a quick shout out, and it'll be in the comments too, to slipstream.com. They have copyrighted music that I got the license for. It's basically background music and maybe sound effect music when you got something that really goes with. Um, and part of my promise is that I'll mention them in every video I use their songs in. So for now, I'm gonna say goodbye, and get this video content all finished up. Really shouldn't take me too long. I got an idea for the next one. Might be up all night. No big deal. Um, so that's that. Until I see you again, as comedian Rex Saban says, and I got permission from him to say this anytime. When's a good time to laugh? Anytime. So I want you guys to go out and have a good day, good evening. Just have a good life in general that's around you. You deserve it. And I will talk to you folks soon.